What's up, guys? We are back again for another late night top 10 list. I've actually only got 9, but I'll think of a 10th. But we are joined today with Brian from Brian's channel, or Whisper Status 74.
Brian's channel. What's up, fellas? Or guys, I should say. How was everybody doing this evening? See what we got in the chat.
You guys tell us if you can hear our mics. Okay.
All kinds of issues here.
How's it sound? How's it sounding over there, guys?
Alright, now I can't even see the live. Oh, here we go. Oh, got 22 in here.
Oh, he's probably buffering his cloud escape.
What's up, Tristan?
How's the audio? Can you hear? Can you hear us over there?
I can hear you. Oh, hold on. With that feedback. What's up, Tristan?
Okay,
How's the
that's
audio?
fine.
Can you hear us?
All right.
I can hear you. Oh, hold on. With that feedback. What's up, Tristan? Oh, easy. What is going on? Good morning. Nice to meet you.
All right, so let's talk about what we did yesterday first. Let's do a little weekly roundup. What'd you do this week?
You were with me this week on Brian's channel, on Whisper Status channel. We did a epic long live stream with Foam 01 Tech. We did the LG C2 versus the LG G2 versus the A90J Master Series. Shane was there in attendance.
I got there about 4 o'clock. What time did you guys start, by the way? Just curious.
About set up. It was like 11:45. We went live.
Okay, yeah. So I got there at 4, and you started streaming at 11.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
It was good, man. It was good.
It's cool. 5 hours. Interesting. Okay, go ahead. What else did you do?
That's it, man. Hung out with you the rest of the time. But so what I want to do today is, what are we doing? We're doing top 100. Oh, top 10.
Top 100.
Top 100.
Wow, these guys ain't gonna stick around for 5 hours. This ain't a 5-hour stream.
What's up, everybody in the chat? How we doing?
So we're gonna be doing our top 9 movies.
It's top 9. First I'm gonna tell you guys right now, behind the scenes, how this actually works is Shane comes up with a topic, like 3. Actually, no, this is my topic.
It is your topic.
And when I came up with the topic, I fired a boom, 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 gave him all. He's like, "Oh, I got at least that." And then tonight, as I'm here, he's like, "I got 9." The whole channel's based on it.
I will think of my 10th by the time I get
Midway.
to number 10.
Special edition.
Oh my! Hold on a second. If we're gonna start from 10 to 1, actually, you know what? I feel like this is not gonna be in any order. It could just be like random order. Okay.
Yeah, we can't go by importance.
What's up? Right, guys. So today we're going to be going over our list, our top 10 list of movies that we think should be on 4K. Starting off the list at number 10, we're gonna start with Brian. Brian, what is your number 10? Again, let me just preface this by saying this is not in any numerical order. Yeah, but number 10, what do you got?
Actually, they're all super important, but I'll go number 10. I'm going to do Armageddon.
Armageddon, starring Bruce
Willis.
And Ben Affleck. Probably the best Batman.
Best Bro, is it in every... Michael Bay. Bombastic, excellent film. Not to be confused with Deep Impact, came out the same year.
Mm-hmm.
Very good film. Little Aerosmith. But never made its way to...
And I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh, copyright strike, baby. Turn it up. Whoop. Good film, fun movie. Got a little emotional in it when I saw it in the theater. The song came on when they were at the end. What you doing, baby?
She was like this.
Yeah. It was like
Tyler was like this at the screen.
Yeah, Mick. Billy Bob Thornton was in that. The dude from the bank and Dark Knight was in that. You know what I'm talking about? The guy with the longest hair. He played the captain. Steve Buscemi was in that.
Oh, yeah.
Owen Wilson was in that.
Everybody was in that.
Green Mile. Michael Clark Duncan. That was his name. He was in that.
Yep.
Good movie. I think it came to Blu-ray actually pretty late. Was it a Super Bit, one of those Super Bit Blu-rays?
Was it even on Blu-ray?
It was on Blu-ray.
I don't recall.
But it was late. But my 10th is Armageddon.
Armageddon, number 10 for Brian.
Here comes the accents already. Yeah, filming straight in Australia.
So I have an eclectic mix on mine.
Oh my god.
Coming in at number 10 for me. Hold on. Let me put this on. Oh, never mind.
Miss
I'm going to edit this after the fact, anyways.
Yes, if you guys don't know, all the silliness you're going to see tonight is not available in the cut, Scorsese cut.
If you guys want
22 people in here.
If you guys want to, no, 68.
68.
If you guys want to
All
watch,
right, cool. I guess I'm on a delay. I'm on a delay.
if you want to watch the uncut version of this, go over to Dynamically Challenged, where you can see all these uncut live streams.
Yeah, they are much better. He does that polished where he'll put like the numbers, number 10.
Oh yeah.
Zack Snyder, the entire collection, 1 through 5. Man of Steel. All right, Shane, number 10 for you, baby. What do you got?
Coming in at number 10 for me is Troy, starring Brad Pitt
Oh, Troy.
and Legolas.
Dude, we don't get anybody's name. And the Hulk, Eric Bana. Hector!
So
That's an
this
interesting
movie-
pick. Interesting pick.
That's a great pick. It's
a good movie.
Epic movie. It's near 3 hours long, right? I feel like it's
Yeah,
probably
it's
near
long.
3 hours long.
It was long, yeah.
I'll put some tech specs on the screen. Directed by Ridley Scott, the great Ridley Scott, who also directed Gladiator, I think the year before. Am I right on that?
He didn't do Troy. Ridley Scott didn't do
Really?
Troy.
Ridley Scott didn't do Troy?
No, I don't
Who
think
did
so.
Who did that? Who did
Byron
Ridley?
Scott. I don't know. Hold on.
Who did
Ridley
Troy?
Scott didn't do those two movies back to
Are
back.
you sure?
I don't
Ridley
think
Scott
so.
didn't
Hold
do
on,
that?
Troy. Dude, you came out with all that. If I'm wrong, it's fine. But be like,
I'll leave that in.
directed by. Hold on, wait for it. Come on.
So, what do you guys know in the comment section? Who directed Troy?
Based on Homer's Iliad.
The Iliad.
Director. Oh, here's Shane. Wolfgang Peterson. I knew that was next. You're like directed by.
I knew that.
Ridley Scott.
I knew that.
Who was gonna do Great Gladiator 2, but came out with Troy. That would have been weird doing the same movie. Like, tomorrow we're gonna do Lord of the Rings. You think about the way you described it was interesting. He did a movie very similar the year before. The famous Ridley Scott. Starring Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Directed by Wolfgang Peterson, who also directed U-571, for all you guys that are in the home theater.
Let me check that. Who directed Grizzly Man? Because it sounds like he's a Grizzly Man director. What's funny was you re-edit these, I can hear you like fade out my laughing. All right, that was your number. So, all right, that's a good one.
If you guys haven't seen the movie, fantastic movie. Like I said, it's pretty long. I think it's near 3 hours long, maybe 2.5 hours long. I think there's even a uncut version. No, not Troy. I'm thinking of I have my number 10 now. Great movie. Listen, if you're a Brad Pitt fan, the man's looking handsome.
He is.
He's looking handsome in that one.
He's like Patroclus.
Oh, yeah.
Patroclus. He's all juiced up.
He runs down the battlefield, stabs the dude in the neck.
Oh, when he does that jump.
Yeah.
He's like, is there no one else?
Looking all tan, like he got a fresh
Is there
spray
no
tan.
one else?
That is my number 10. Troy. I love that movie. Every time it comes on TV, I watch it. I don't have cable, but I still watch it anyway when it randomly appears.
Legolas was trash in that movie, though, man. He was like, just the whole movie. He was just like, you know what was good in that was the dude from. He was the guy that plays in Succession, the main bad guy.
Never seen that movie. Never seen
It's
the
a
show.
show. Oh my god!
Never seen that show.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
on
What's his
HBO.
name? The main bad guy. He was fantastic. Well, both bad guys. Brendan Fraser. No.
Lee?
No. What am I talking about? Hold on, dude. The main bad guy was phenomenal in that. So was Fraser. All right. Anyway, we'll move on to our next one. That's not what this stream is about. All right, my number.
Coming in at number 9.
Are we doing some
Brian.
runners up too? Or are we going?
Sure.
Number 9. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go with The Rock. I'll go another Michael Bay film.
Michael Bay, starring Nicolas Cage
Sean Connery.
and Sean
Nick
Connery.
Cage. Michael Biehn. Ed Harris. Excellent film.
Awesome movie. I love that movie.
Excellent film.
I feel like you stole my first two picks here. But go ahead.
Those are your first two?
Continue.
All right. Yeah. All right. I did my homework though. Yeah, I'll go The Rock, Michael Bay, pre-Transformers Nightmare. Excellent film. Different kind of filmmaking that many years ago. You know, we just fun, explosions, action. Nick Cage was like a reluctant hero in that, but got kind of badass at the end. But good film. Good movie. Great cast. I would like to see that in Atmos, 4K, HDR, Dolby Vision. Let's do it. That's my.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
We're gonna do it. You just
directed by Ridley Scott.
Did he? Did he direct that? Somebody in the chat.
It was Michael Bay again, I think. My top 9 are Michael Bay.
Let me.
Up next from Zack Snyder.
Let me look up my next one.
I
better throw this out before you get it, because I know it's going to be on your list. Coming in at number 9 for me is a classic movie directed by James Cameron. Everybody's has been wanting this movie forever. It's True Lies.
True Lies. Come on.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Jamie Lee Curtis from Halloween fame, and also Roseanne Barr's ex-husband.
You were going to come at it that way. Could you imagine this many years later? They're still calling me your ex-husband. Tom. Arnold, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on. True Lies. That is an excellent pick.
How many guys have not seen that? I mean, I'm sure there's some youngsters up in the chat right now. If you guys haven't seen True Lies, classic movie, classic action movie, a lot of action mayhem, also some humor as well. Directed by the great James Cameron, with the number one movie. He's directed the number one movie in the U.S., which is Avatar. That is my number 9. Coming in at number 8, Brian, what do you got?
So I can go him again if I want to, but he's going to be in my runner-up. All right, dude. We text each other way too much. All right, let's go into... I'm gonna put it up faster because I know you're gonna have it. I want it first. My number 9. Because Brad is all over. He's all over it.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going 7. One of the greatest films ever made, based on the late Batman that just happened.
7 was based on
Saw.
Matt Reeves' Batman.
Funny story is I remember taking a girlfriend years later saw 7. She's like, it kind of reminds me of Saw. I'm like, that was before it. But 7, one of my all-time favorites. I think it's a Steelbook Digibook on it. But I would love to see that. The detail on the Blu-ray is phenomenal. But just all the extra detail and all the crime scenes, especially the big boy's apartment. You know, it's just 7 would be phenomenal. Directed by David Fincher of Facebook fame. I think, or Social Network. I think he did that. Alien 3 fame.
I'm not going to say what movie I would like to see on there. I'm not going to say what movie I would like to see on there because I know it's probably on your list.
You want to just throw them out, baby? You want to just show them? All right, so with that, so I would go, so where I'm at Armageddon.
What number are we on?
The Rock. Dude, first of all, this is funny. Him and I did a top 5 a couple weeks ago, and we were getting stuck. Number 3? Number 2?
This is number 8, right? We're at number 8?
Yeah, so we're on number... It's my number...
I did 3. That was your number 8.
I did 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, so not my number 8 right now.
Clearly, math is not our strong one.
This is a good one. I know this is not on your list.
Is it like fried green tomatoes? Annie.
Brian, that's a fantastic pick. But coming in for me is number 8, Minority Report, starring Tom Cruise, Colin Farrell, directed by Steven Spielberg. Classic sci-fi flick. Can't go wrong. Tom Cruise has been hitting it consistently out of the park since Minority Report, and then War of the Worlds, and then the 9 Mission Impossibles.
Yeah.
And I think that movie is a bit soft looking because it's like black and white almost. very devoid of color.
Oh my god.
So if you're someone that doesn't like a lot of color, this movie's up your alley. I think it's a fantastic movie. Every time we would shoot those guns, it would be like,
Yeah. And the scene where they're driving, and that would be jump from car to car. Great movie.
awesome movie.
Such an original film, which we don't do that anymore. We stopped doing those around that time. I wonder, it probably look a lot like War of the Worlds, though. Pretty blown out. Zack Snyder style, the way you like. A lot of fake green. A lot of fake green. Great flick. I wish they still made movies like that. They do not. That movie would not be made today. That would be a show.
Damn woke culture.
I didn't say that. I'm saying it will be a show on Paramount Prime. All right.
Coming in at number 7.
Number 7.
On Brian's list and from Brian's channel. 7.
I'm going to have to go with... should I go Brad again? Do Brad again?
Oh, okay.
Not doing Brad again because you got the clothes on. I'm going to go with what should be my number 1 pick, but I'm going to go with Aliens. James Cameron, one of the best sequels of all time, and he was responsible for the other best sequel of all time, Terminator 2. But I would go Aliens. Love to see Aliens. Again, one of the greatest films ever made. Original Alien by the great Ridley Scott. Great follow-up. Phenomenal movie. Love to hear that in Atmos.
Ridley Scott directed that.
The first one. Second one was Jim Cameron.
Jim Cameron. I think only his friends call him Jim.
Of Troy fame. But I would go Aliens. That would be my next pick.
Brian, that's a great pick.
Thank you, Shane. On to you.
Coming in at number 7 for me. Are we at number 7?
The reason he cuts me out, like, when you watch us do this, right? He'll then go like this. Number 7. Because then he'll do this whole jump cut thing. All right, go ahead. Number 7. We shouldn't drink before these. We got 90 in the chat. I mean, we got really watching lives.
Coming in at number 7 as my pick. This is a little bit different from the previous 3 picks. Anchorman, starring Will Ferrell, directed by Adam McKay.
That's
fantastic, humorous movie for me. This is one of those movies I could watch all day long and just laugh because what does San Diego mean? A whale's vagina.
just lost 7 watchers. That was awesome. Whoop! Leave the chat. Leave the chat, baby. That's an interesting pick. All right.
The follow-up movie, Anchorman 2, kind of sucked, but endless humor, I feel, in the original movie. Is it going to be a 4K HDR showcase? Probably not, but hey, listen, if we can get the maximum AV quality out of it, listen, it doesn't even have to be an Atmos, but just as long as we get some extra clarity out of it, I'll be happy with that. Anchorman is my number 7.
Why are you trying to be versatile? You're like Anchorman trying to throw a curveball. All right, my next pick should again be my number 1 pick. But I'm going to go Brandon Lee, The Crow. One of my favorite films of all time. My favorite superhero film of all time. Tragic story mixed in with it. A little afraid of how it would look in 4K. It's because I'm not sure how the picture quality. The Blu-ray was nice, but I would love to see that in 4K. The Crow, Brandon Lee, one of my favorite films of all time. I'm going to go with that pick right there.
I feel like we would get some Matt Reeves Batman style in the Crow in this transfer.
That's what I thought about. We were in a theater that day.
Yeah, blacks, reds, whites. That's what I feel. That's a good choice. I remember seeing that back in, when did that movie come out? 1990?
91, I
91?
believe. Yep, great movie.
Back in the 90s. I remember that was the first movie that I've ever seen that people actually cheered. I remember when he went up and I think he killed the first person. No. When he was putting on the costume. And then he went and like swung out the window. Everybody was like,
Yeah, dude. I mean, he was dead. That's the worst.
I was like, yo, people cheer in movie theaters? I was like, this is the
Because
weirdest thing.
he had died making the film. That was awful.
Crazy, the Bruce Lee curse.
But great film. Low budget, but thought it was excellent. Excellent film.
You motherfucker, you took my aliens, son of... Now I gotta come up with two more.
I was right in front of you when I took it. Like you just, dude, were you on delay?
Now I gotta come up with two more.
Come on, baby.
I should have backups. I said that one. Okay, here we go. We're number 6, right?
You better not be copying it from the chat because I already have my next one. If you
chat.
come up with this right now, you copied it from the chat.
Fantastic. Another fantastic pick, Brian. But for me, coming in at number 6, this is in the same vein as Anchorman.
Oh, my God.
I have got Austin Powers 1. This one I feel would look fantastic with 4K HDR because there's a lot of colors that just pop out, a lot of primary colors. Humorous movie, lots of legendary lines from it that you can always quote from here on out. I remember letting my daughter watch it when she was 4 years old, and she would sit in front of the television set and just be amazed by the colors and also the humor as well.
Isn't that rated R?
It is rated R. Yes,
Do you see it come through the window? I let her watch Old School right after. That's a great pick, I guess.
Interesting you would say that.
Interesting pick. I don't know what to say about that because I don't know why you would need those in 4K, but I respect it. because I don't need to see them any clearer than I see them. Do you want to put Old School, Hangover, all them in there?
You're such an elitist. Are you somebody that thinks Apocalypse Now is the best movie ever?
No, mine are all. But I don't need Anchorman in 4K. I'm not like at the store going, well, you know, Anchorman?
Anchorman, baby.
They don't have any Old School? All right. What number are we on? We just do this all night and even do numbers.
Numero 5.
I'm going Jimmy Cameron one more times. I'm going to go with the longest movie he's ever made, which would be The Abyss.
This guy.
Excellent film.
This guy, he's looking.
Michael Biehn is in it again because Michael Biehn in there a lot. No, he was in Love the Abyss, starring Freddie Mercury as Michael Biehn. He looks like Freddie Mercury in that. Get the Mustang.
Rami Malek was not born yet. I don't think.
Who?
Rami Malek.
No. But damn it, he was in that terrible movie. What was that movie with?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, he was in a terrible HBO Max movie with Denzel.
Oh yeah,
that movie's awful. Jared Leto. But yeah, The Abyss, excellent film. That would sound phenomenal. That wasn't on Blu-ray either, was it? That was a DVD. I'm going The Abyss. Jimmy Cameron. Unlike Anchorman, would probably have some sound effects and special effects that would look good in 4K. Though I'm sure Will Ferrell looks fantastic in 4K.
That's also a fantastic pick. Also on my list as well, which I'm going to have to eradicate and think of 3 more titles.
Tristan just took my number 1. That's not even my number 1.
I was in Paris? Okay. Switch over my camera real quick. And another solid pick was also on my list of backup films I chose as well. So fantastic pick there, Brian. But coming in at number 5 for me, I'm going to stay in the whole comedy train here. Another movie that I love that I feel would benefit from HDR. I don't think it's going to look fantastic in 4K, but would have to be Ben Stiller's classic Zoolander.
Oh my God.
On 4K. Let's make it happen.
Why do you need
it happen?
4K?
Zoolander 4K. The sequel, very much like Anchorman 1, kind of sucked, but the original classic movie.
My next pick is Wedding Crashers.
What was it? Do you remember when his little mini Motorola cell phone rang? He was like, "Hello?" He was like, "Hello, God."
You need that in 4K. I'm gonna tell you this: if we were sitting there in front of studio executives, and I'm like, "Look, man, what I need is The Abyss. I need Titanic. And Shane's like, "Yo, what I need is Austin Powers, Old School, Anchorman 1 through 9." What would you need those in 4K? You can watch those in standard definition DVD.
Nobody wants to watch those in DVD.
Oh my God, man. Woo. Dude, you're out of your minds. You're out of your minds. All right. What number are we on? As we lose count.
We're number 4.
Number 4. Staying with Jimmy Cameron. Let's stay with Jimmy Cameron. I'm going to go with the legendary 3D film Smurfs. Fern Gully, Dances with Wolves, all mixed together with the guy from Boiler Room. You know it, I know it. Avatar. Why are my hands so big in this camera? Wow. Avatar. Jimmy apparently does not like 4K at all, does he? Because that's the best looking. That was always the standard for your Blu-ray showcase. He's too busy doing cameras for the real Titanic under the water. So I'm going Avatar.
Avatar. Your choice is Avatar.
4K
Okay.
Blu-ray.
Fantastic. That's one of the best movies in 3D.
Yeah. You gonna do another comedy next, sweetheart? Up next, The Notebook. What is it? Is your wife make this list, or what is going on? We're not going to the movies together anymore. Fried green tomatoes. What is this? You actually review 4K Blu-rays.
I gotta come
too.
up with some lists here. I know. I already review all the movies that are on 4K. I don't have to think about what I need on 4K.
That's true. That's a good point.
You've already stolen my 5. All right. We went number 4. We're number 4 now.
Yeah.
Jeez, Brian, that's another great title.
Thanks, Shane.
But coming in at my number 4 is classic movie. We're going away from the comedy and moving into the one of the best Quentin Tarantino movies, Pulp Fiction. Classic movie.
Ooh, it's a good call.
Let me send out a heartfelt condolences to Bruce Willis. But one of his best movies ever, starring Bruce Willis, of course, and John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson. Quarter pounder with cheese.
Royale with cheese. What the hell? Yo, he's a movie guy. Quarter pounder with cheese. Because of the metric system, right? They put mayonnaise on that shit. Yo, in the chat, my man said quarter pounder with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Yo, I swear to God, when you watch the finished one, he's going to cut that whole part out and go, Royale with cheese. Please like and subscribe. Check the description below for any of these films. Like they don't even listen to us in the chat. Zed's dead, baby. What was his wife's like? Get the pancakes on the Blu-ray pancakes. Get Blu-ray pancakes, like an anime character. Get the Blu-ray pancakes.
Classic Tarantino film. One of the best movies ever made. One of those. Listen, just like Zoolander and Anchorman, I could watch that movie all the time and always find something new to enjoy. But that is my number 4 pick. Was that number 4?
No, I've given like 15. You're on number 4? I went through my whole list. No, I don't know. Is that number 4?
But that is my number 3 pick.
Number 3.
I think it's I don't even know what number.
All right, my next pick.
Number 2. Brian, what is your number 2 pick?
So a lot like Shane's previous top 5 rewatchable films from all the same director, the great, late Ben Affleck, the best Batman. I'm going Jimmy Cameron once more. Going to the well. King of the world, baby. Leo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet, Titanic. Ultra high definition. Celine Dion Sanders, and phenomenal. Titanic is the film, based on a true story with true events that did happen. Jack's a real guy. Billy Zane had hair. God damn. Great flick. Titanic 4K Blu-ray. Let's do it.
What is that, the number 3 or 4 movie of all time?
It is. Did Spider-Man just beat out Avatar?
No, nobody's beating Avatar.
Avatar. We'll re-release that.
Except Avatar
I think
2.
it is number 3 though.
Titanic. One of those movies. Tear-jerking film. I remember seeing that at the theater. I mean, I didn't drop any tears, but I know a lot of people did. Brian, that is another fantastic pick.
Thanks, Shane. What is your next pick? Please check the description below, and there are Amazon links below. Please join Patreon. Super chat, baby. Come on, with that love. How many we got in the chat?
We are going to kick this off with number 2, my number 2 pick. We're going to stay within the whole Quentin Tarantino family and go my favorite Tarantino film, Reservoir Dogs, starring Steve Buscemi and Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore? He's in a Reservoir Dogs.
Tom Sizemore not Reservoir?
No, what does the matter with you?
Who's in it?
Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore's not in it?
Not Michael Landon. It's Buscemi, Harvey. You said Tom Sizemore?
Is Tom Sizemore not in it?
No, he's not in that one.
Who's the white guy?
There's all white guys in that one. Chris Penn.
Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore was not in Reservoir Dogs.
He is in it. Is he? Sizemore is in it.
As what? Which one was he in? Tom Sizemore was not in Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, he was like the...
He was not in Reservoir Dogs. It's Michael...
Was he in... Sizemore's in Heat.
Yeah, he's in Heat.
He's not in Heat.
Who in the chat said he was in...
Who's...
Bro.
He's the other white guy. Who's the guy? Oh, Michael Madsen.
Michael
Madsen.
Oh, yeah. His name was Michael Jordan. Michael Madsen. I called him Michael Landon. Who said he was in it? Michael Madsen. There we go.
They look alike. Similar white guys. Okay?
Ethnic goes Penn's brother. That's the poor guy died too.
Similar.
Bro, you come out with such confidence. Oh, super chat, baby. There we go. Nice, Scott.
Starring Steve Buscemi and Michael Madsen. A classic Quentin Tarantino film. How do you feel about this movie, Brian?
Tarantino, phenomenal. Who is the Tim Roth?
Tim Roth.
Fantastico. And that Tim Roth, awesome movie.
Also from The Hulk.
Basic. Also, he was fantastic. And that Hulk's underrated, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent movie. Again, awesome. Low budget. Same reverse storytelling as Pulp Fiction. Excellent. Basic film. Tarantino.
Changed the way that films are shot.
Absolutely.
With dialogue.
Which is funny because...
What was that story about Madonna in the movie?
I mean, you're not gonna cancel me, Chain. You can cancel yourself. Harvey Keitel's like, I know this guy. Oh, he won't give him his black book. Give me the black book. Jimmy Wong. Remember? When he goes by the Buscemi with the waitresses, he goes, you see this? He goes, a little something extra. I mean, go be a typist. Tom Sizemore, friggin' Shane. But you say it with such confidence.
Classic movie. I love that movie.
Oh my god. You are funny. We got some super chats. We just shout them out.
Oh, shout out to Scott Woodford. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Super chats are welcome. Jackass in 4K. I don't know if I want to see anybody taking shits in 4K, but listen, whatever floats your boat, Scott. Hold on. Did you see the last? Did you see the last one?
No, I don't watch those movies.
There's a big Godzilla dick in it. So
that's exactly why I don't watch those movies, man. But good looking out, Scott. You had another one in there too.
Oh, shout out Action Jackson. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Super chats are welcome, fellas.
Is Action Jackson your pick? Apollo Creed, baby.
Oh, Action Jackson.
Action Jackson. Vanity. Was it Vanity? Was that? She's beautiful, man. That's the boss's lady. Gandusmani.
We're going to have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I did at least.
I've said 8. I've said.
I'm going right now. I'll go right now.
Are we missing one? Are we missing 2?
You guys cannot count. All right, I'm gonna go back. Nick Cage. I'm going Con Air. Con Air, starring legendary Dave Chappelle, who was in Con Air. He was. He's like, hey to the Indian guy. He's like, hey, big chief. Sorry. Starring Dave Chappelle, Nick Cage, John Cusack.
Machete.
It was It was again. It was Buscemi.
Uh-huh.
who played like the Hannibal Lecter character, and my man from Rounders, what's his name? John
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon was not in
Surrounders.
Yeah, Rounders. My next pick. The guy who played KGB,
Yes.
Malkovich, and then Ving Rhames from Purple Rain. I mean Pulp Fiction. Purple Rain. My next pick. Pulp Fiction. Great movie, Con Air, The Rock, and Armageddon. What a mix that crew was.
Great movie. I see you got three Michael Bay movies in here.
I got 3 Michael Bays. I got 9 James Cameron.
I feel like some people may question your list.
No, I think my list is... Guys, in the chat, you questioning my list? I don't know. I see Con Air's a good choice. Better video. Better audio.
By the way, this list is not based on audio and video. It's just movies that we enjoy that we would like to see on 4K.
And Tristan said Tom Sizemore also in Con Air. Directed by the great Ridley Scott. Never gonna be your weekend lover.
That's you know he's apparently we gotta go see. Oh, dude, AMC bought out Bowtie Cinemas.
I know you told me. That means we have to drive to
Did I tell
Danbury.
you that? I didn't tell you
You
that.
sent me the text, baby.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you told
You
me.
better sign up for that list for that shit.
I'll just pay for it. I ain't like you know.
It's $24 a month.
I know, but I'm gonna go see. Yeah, but you don't. All right, we'll have this conversation.
We're gonna go
offline.
once a week.
All
Minimum.
right, all right, baby, let's do it. I'm gonna sign up.
BTX is $18 a ticket.
BTX. All right. Get that popcorn ready.
Next week they open at 22nd.
All right.
Fucking guy.
This guy.
I lose my train of thought here. Or number one. Are we at number one right now?
We're at number. I think we just keep going. I think we passed all those.
I feel like I haven't. I feel like I've said only 8. Listen, guys, don't drink while you're live streaming because your equilibrium is off.
Yeah. Up next, Equilibrium, starring Christian Bale and Tom Sizemore. Equilibrium. Boom! This list is just writing itself, Chain. That movie's ridiculous, actually.
And now another very good pick there, Brian.
Thanks. Thanks, Shane. Appreciate you, baby.
And now my number one pick, which is not necessarily number one, but a classic Martin Scorsese film,
Ooh.
The Departed, starring Leo DiCaprio, Mark Wahlberg, also a guest appearance from a Macintosh AV system, audio system, in the background of Matt Damon's apartment.
Matt Damon. That's a great pick, actually.
That is one of the best movies ever made.
That is a damn good pick.
I feel like it's not going to look very good in 4K, but it's still just an enjoyable movie. Overall, crime drama. Who does crime as good as Martin Scorsese?
With a lot of Bastin.
That Boston accent, yeah, of course.
Bastin when I was
Yeah.
Alec. You want an health nuts, huh? You
Track
smoke?
suits.
You a health nut? Huh? You say, okay, fuck it.
Was he wearing an Adidas tracksuit at the end of that movie, or what?
Isn't that Bastin? The great Martin Sheen.
I gotta get me a tracksuit.
Tracksuit Bastin. All right, good pick. You know what's funny about Departed? I remember that and King Kong. King Kong.
King Kong.
King Kong.
King Kong. All right.
Being those when HDVD and Blu-ray were battling it out. They were right there.
Keep using that terrible Boston accent.
Bastard.
You're gonna get canceled.
Tom Brady.
You're gonna get canceled.
Wicked good. Wicked good. All right. Up next, I'm gonna get some crap for this one, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring it.
What was it?
We lose everybody.
All right. I feel like we fucking missed a number somewhere. Anyways, guys, that's my number one pick for the most. Anyways, guys, that's my.
Take 3. All right, guys. Damn, bro, you try to be too polished. That's why I got all this equipment.
Listen, when I do a 4K Blu-ray review, I do this shit all the time. I'm like, I gotta resay stuff. Is that even a word? Anyways, guys, that's my number one pick for the. Anyways, guys, that's the movie that.
Damn, bro, is the teleprompter up? Chain, take 9.
Anyways, guys,
Oh my God.
that's my number one pick. What is on your number one pick? But first off, let's go with some honorable mentions. Brian, what do you got?
Honorable mention number 1 is Brad Pitt again on this list.
Oh, Lord.
We're going Legends of the Fall.
My goodness.
Funny story with Legends of the Fall is saw that in the theater back in the day.
You wept.
Theater full of people. It was quiet. I was there with a young lady, my best friend, and as Brad showed up for the first time, if you know the scene I'm talking about, he had the hair and the hat. My boy said, "God damn." Whole theater blew up because everybody was thinking that. But I'll go Legends of the Fall. Epic fight scenes, explosions, war scenes, sweeping vista. Anthony Hopkins. Good movie. I'll go Legends of the Fall.
No questions or doubts on masculinity in this stream
No
whatsoever.
Doubt. My boy said, "God
Zero.
damn." Followed by Purple Rain. Legends of the Fall, man. Good movie. Dude, we actually... And then, my number 1 isn't even in. Dude, I put the one on your shirt. Is it backwards on your camera? Oh, it's like, Klafa Taifa.
That's another fantastic pick, Brian. But my number 1 is, but my number 2 is, but my number 3 is, but my number...
Guys, this is editing. Oh my God.
Another Brad Pitt classic, Fight Club. I always wear this t-shirt. You guys know I love this movie. I was very surprised it wasn't on your list, Brian.
I had it.
Why not?
I had it. In all your counting, I had that.
I even offered him an extra Fight Club t-shirt that I'm sitting on right now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a boy small.
But he didn't want to wear it, though.
Let me see the size of it. Give it to me. What is this? Here, watch. What do you think, fellas? You guys gonna fit me? Jesus. This is a medium. Last time I wore a medium, I was like 9 years old. Was it City Slickers? I shit bigger than you. All right, City Slickers, runner up. Oh my God. They didn't even listen to us in the chat. No one's laughing. No one thinks we're funny. Zorro, the gay blade. We can keep going because there's a bunch of good ones. I can go with the old school one that no one's gonna like, but I know you're gonna hate it.
I feel like I've missed something. Anyways, that's a classic movie from Brad Pitt, Edward Norton. Listen, I never knew that movie even came to the theaters. I saw it when it first came on Blu-ray. I was like, what is this movie even about? Automatically became a fan towards the end of the movie. Had no idea what was going to happen. Classic pick. I felt it's a classic pick. And I think it's going to look fantastic on 4K and in Dolby Atmos because I believe the mix is in DTS 6.1 ES on the standard Blu-ray.
It actually is.
Yes, it is.
One of the best surround sound moments in that is when he's in the plane.
Yes.
Phenomenal. It just rips out and he's just sitting there and it's kind of bouncing. Great flick. It's a question of etiquette. Do I give the crotch or the...
Dude, I do that all the time. All the time I do that.
Yes. I would say another runner-up old film. I know Shane's not going to like it. The film is too old. Probably would look more Apocalypse Now. I will go with The Exorcist. I think would be an excellent 4K Blu-ray. It would be a grain fest, but when they re-released it in the theaters, I remember the mix of the voices behind your head and the growling and all that stuff was phenomenal. I would love to see that on an Atmos. Would be The Exorcist.
I believe there's a TV show coming up with The Exorcist.
That's all we need. Or God forbid we make a new version.
Or maybe they're doing a new movie on The Exorcist, I think. One of the two.
We're doing a new movie based on The Exorcist.
Now we're doing, since we're doing honorable mentions, coming in at number 6, coming in at number 7.
Dude, you should sell cars. Kia! I don't know why you even have me on here.
You mentioned it earlier. I didn't think of it earlier, but I'm going to have to go old school. Come on,
You're
man.
taking something before. Oh,
We're going old
you're
school.
Going really with
I want
old
that.
school? Oh, my
Luke
God.
Wilson, Will Ferrell, Snoop Dogg,
Dude, Vince Vaughn, the best he's
Vince
ever been.
Vaughn. He worked at Fake Circuit City.
When he's doing the rings and he's like, hold it! He's got a cigarette in his mouth. He's like, I own 10 of these. I can barely read. When he goes to the... Was that the one where he goes... he hooks up with the girl and he goes... He's like, should I call you? She's like, no. He goes, I love you. I love you.
Earmuffs.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck? I love you. So that's like top 15.
What about Wedding Crashers? Come on. How can you not
don't
get Wedding Crashers
need
on
that
4K?
in 4K.
How can you not get that on 4K?
Oh my God. The one I really want is on its way, though, is American Werewolf in London. Great flick.
Didn't that just come out?
I think nothing, so not yet. Did you review it?
American Werewolf in London?
Great
Is it
flick.
Paris?
No, that's a terrible one. And another wolf one I would love would be Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Oh,
Le-
yeah.
Le
With the
Pax
Crow?
de Blue. Yeah, love that movie.
Why do I feel like my nose is running for some reason? Was that it? I felt there was something else that was on my brain. Not Gangs in New York. Gangs in New York was a good movie. I don't know if I don't want to see that again on 4K though.
You know what was tough, terrible in that was Heather Graham was awful in that. She had that accent.
Heather Graham.
Graham, Liam Nelson got cancelled was in that one. Cat's name's Church. That name.
Yes, that's all I can really think about.
Tristan has a nice comment for you in your list. That's your boy. Look, check out Tristan's comment.
Tristan, I'm gonna put you on timeout in the comment section.
Oh, Lance, it came out in March. Oh, I'm about to pre-order that.
Shout out to Michelle Alexandria.
Oh, Michelle, what's up?
Yeah, I haven't seen Michelle Alexandria in my chat in my comment section in years.
In a minute. There's nothing to watch with any of us these days.
Did you give up? Did you give up on us?
I can buy it now. It says it comes out March 15th.
Crank in 4K.
It did came out.
Crank
What
is
the
in 4K,
heck?
yeah.
Man, let's read that review real quick. Did you not do? Oh, you don't do a review on old movies. That's right. Shane only does review on new movies.
For King Webber Jones over here, you want to look at some in 4K with Boogie Nights. Some of that Gak. Some of that Wahlberg.
What's that?
He wants to see some Wahlberg in 4K.
Some Boogie Nights. You know what's great in that? Senior Hoffman's sick in that. He's like, I love you.
He's passed away since.
I don't have everyone's dead on that list, unfortunately. Let's see.
I wouldn't mind seeing Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11, that's a good movie. Ocean's 11, 12, 13.
The first one was good. The other one was terrible. Pacino, hoo-ha, jumped in the end. Got great.
That last one was horrible.
Is that the chick one? They did all chicks in it? Or was that like a spoon?
No, that was Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8. 8, 9. Wait, was it 8? Because they wanted to go 8, 9, 10, and then it would pick up on 11. But I don't think 8 did well enough to make it Ocean's
terrible.
9.
That's a good list right there. It's a good list.
That's a good list.
Columbo, heck yeah. Debbie does Dallas. Paul said 4K.
Let's do the wrap up. Anyways, guys, that's our list of the top 10 films we would like to see on a 4K. What is on your list? Let us know down below in the video's description. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next video. And also subscribe to Brian's channel as well.
Which is called Whisper Status 74. It's not called Brian's channel. Dude, he puts it in the description as Brian's channel. Thanks, Shane. When you come on my channel, let's say, and subscribe to Shane. Shane. Strange Brew. Great movie. Oh, man. We had some good. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go through the chat real quick before we finish up.
And we'll see you in the next video.
All right. Goodbye. Thanks for having me. Ciao.
Hold on. I got to break the seal. Give me a second.
Are we done?
No, you're still going.
Oh, we're still going. Oh.
Let me put it on you.
All right, Shane, let's go through the chat right here. Since Shane only goes through the chat if you super chat him, I'm going to go through.
Yo, super chat. I ain't answering.
See, Michelle Alexandria, Purple Rain. Action Jackson, Gangs of New York. Ooh, Last Samurai, Timothy. Good movie. Oh, I can't believe we didn't put Blade 2 in there. Ghost Rider, iRobot I thought was in 4K. Speed Racer, Kingdom of Heaven, The Shadow. Big Trouble in Little China is in 4K, I believe. Army of Darkness, Con Air. That was mine. Oh, we're going way back in the chat. Equilibrium, no, I'm not knocking it. That was a good movie. Let's see. I can actually hear you in the bathroom on your mic, bro. Holy crap. Let's see. Bloodsport. I think Kickboxer 2 would be good 4K. Long Kiss Goodnight. Don't talk about Fight Club. Dick Tracy from Craig. What's up, Craig? Fargo. Oh, Fargo was a good pick. Crank, Eyes Wide Shut, Boogie Nights, The Hustler, Titanic, Ocean's 11, Debbie Does. Good list. iRobot not in 4K, really? Maybe it's I Am Legend I'm thinking about, Tris, but he's done anyway. So I wouldn't think you're gonna end up with iRobot being in 4K anytime soon. Natural Born Killers. That is a time size more. Natural Born. Excellent film, Natural Born Killers. Let's see. Apocalypto. Tough movie to watch, but good movie. Double T. Why does this list exist? Well, I would tell you Double T. It exists because Shane decides to add some whack-ass comedies in here, considering he does 4K Blu-ray reviews, and that his theater is like $500,000, and he wants to watch freaking Old School in there. You got subs the size of my car, and he's like, up next, Old School. So yeah, apparently iRobot is not in 4K. But I wouldn't look for, after Will Smith's recent activities, I would not look for him to have a release on that anytime soon. That probably won't do well. But we got some good films in here. But one of your guys in here, Double T, why does this list exist if it isn't based on a better audio or video? I would say that all of my picks would be picture quality and sound based. Majority of Shane's picks are more about making him laugh, apparently.
It's more about my enjoyability factor.
His enjoyability.
Listen, sometimes I just don't want to sit there and watch an action flick. Sometimes I just want to sit there and just like giggle like a schoolgirl and just watch. just like kick back. I don't want to have any stress watching my movies and be like, oh, I gotta turn that volume down. Ooh, we're gonna turn down a little bit more because the bass is too loud. Oh, that gunshot is too loud. I gotta turn down a little bit more. So I'll kick back and just enjoy a movie. That's what this list is about. Movies we want on 4K.
4K.
Bam.
Boom.
That's why it exists.
I think we covered.
It's our subjective list.
Sunshine, good movie.
Is iRobot, starring Will Smith, directed by Steven Spielberg. Another classic sci-fi flick. Also kind of devoid of color.
Steven Spielberg did not direct iRobot.
Yes, he did. He did.
No, he did not.
100% he did.
100%? Steven Spielberg directed iRobot?
Who directed iRobot, guys?
It better be Steven Spielberg.
Make me edit this. I had a good little thing going here.
I'm telling you right now, if he did that movie, I'll be surprised as hell. I put iRobot, try to get me to buy a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah. Just say. Oh, no,
Director Alex Proyas.
Oh,
what is wrong with you, bro? Yo, hold on a second. Dude, do you think Steven Spielberg would go to Will Smith? Hey, man, I want to do your next movie. Directed by Alex Proyas.
Directed by Alex Proyas, also the director of one of your picks, The Crow. Fantastic movie.
Oh, my God. Yo, you come out there. You're like one of my kids. You're like, yo, directed by Steven Spielberg. You pick like the greatest director in history. My Little Pony, directed by the great Steven Spielberg. Did you pull Alex Proyas out of your ass with The Crow? You knew that? Did he direct The Crow at least?
He did direct The Crow. I know that.
Oh my god, dude. So you got, hold on, here's my thing. You got Alex Proyas directing The Crow. You know that off the top of your head, but you got iRobot with Steven Spielberg? It's like Schindler's List, directed by Jimmy Cameron.
iRobot. I need a Jamie to be my guy over here on the side. Jamie, who directed that movie.
See, look, it got you the same search. It tried to sell you a vacuum cleaner. Damn, Google's scary as
Oh, it's
hell.
funny. It's called iRobot. I didn't know about that.
That came out before. We both searched up iRobot. We have vacuum cleaners coming to the house tomorrow.
What the fuck? That's so weird.
Oh my god.
Will Smith, Del Spooner. I never knew his name was Del. I just thought it was Spooner.
I just thought it was Converse, baby. You know what's funny? If you look at Will Smith's movies, he's like every movie and then you look at the dude from Avatar. What was the kid's name from Avatar? He was also in Terminator Salvation, and then the Clash of Titans movies.
Ed Furlong?
Jesus.
Edward Furlong?
No, he was in Avatar, bro. The guy that played in Terminator Salvation, played Jake.
Jake Sully?
Yeah, Sully.
Jake Sully.
You watch his movies again. It's like, dude, screaming in every movie. Manage.
Sam Worthington. He was in iRobot?
No. He was. No. I'm saying he had the same like Will Smith scream, like ah. Yeah, iRobot. To him in I Am Legend, he's like ah. The acting is both B.
Eddie Furlong. New Jack City. Is it New Jack City in 4K already?
Dude, New Jack City. That's how you shoot somebody. You walk right up on them and blow.
Let's call
Rockabye, baby.
Let's call Zach. Let's call Satch.
Dude, he's not gonna be awake.
He said he's gonna be home with his girl. His girl
Get Sharma on the phone. He knows the dude's name. What? Terminator.
Know.
Oh my god. We really didn't. Wow. My number one pick should have been the original Terminator. Jimmy Cameron.
Too
One of the
late.
best films ever.
You messed up.
No, I gotta edit it, baby. Put it in post with some green screen. Terminator should have been number one on my list. Bronx
Really?
Tale.
Better than Anchorman.
Tristan, Bronx Tale. Now you can't leave when he locks the door. How about Usual Suspects? Is that 4K?
Listen,
Usual Suspects?
no elitism on this list.
When you got some Chaz Palminteri, I would go with Usual Suspects.
You'd watch them?
Yeah, Lance, anything by James. Come on, man. That's a good list, Lance. I got this guy's doing all the comedy ones. Woody Allen.
Woody Allen?
Poltergeist. That's a good call. Poltergeist. By Steven Spielberg. Maybe.
No.
Toby Hooper. And Steven Spielberg directed that at the same time as E.T.
Who did that? Who did E.T.?
Excuse me?
Jim Cameron.
Oh my god, guys, please cancel this dude. He just said Jim Cameron did E.T. Godfather, done by Michael Bay. Santino, who directed Godfather? Quentin Tarantino. What the hell? Yo, this dude just said E.T. was directed by... Don't even look it up. Steven Spielberg.
I know he directed it.
Why are you looking me up in your search? God, son of my got you, son of my gun. Why you? I saw you in my search, kid. Love him.
I gotta pimp dynamically challenged. Come on, man. Drop that shit in the chat.
That's funny.
Drop that shit in the chat.
E.T. directed by Ridley Scott. The great. Dude, you be doing some crazy edit. This video's gonna come out in a month and a half. Dude, Shane does the 4K Blu-rays. Thank God he puts them tech specs up in post.
Well,
You know,
well, guys, we're going to we're gonna swing over to Dynamically Challenged on the second channel
oh my god.
because I feel like he's slurring a little bit.
I'm slurring. I got the same. I got this.
I might be slurring a little bit as well. So
Ain't nobody gonna follow us.
we're
over there.
gonna have a little TV and projector debate over here.
No. I'm leaving. Last time we did that, he almost got his jaw broken. The Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Horrors, I'm going to tell you right now. Steve Martin is sick in that movie. He plays the dentist. Dentist. Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. And when I was done, I find a kitty cat and bashing its head. My mama said.
Subscribe over to the Dynamically Challenge. Link down below in the videos.
This guy's the one slurring. By the way,
Over in the
we'll
comment
do
section.
we'll do Arthur in 4K.
Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to Brian's channel.
It's called Whisper Status 74.